Welcome to Q&A with Coach Edu, and today's question comes from Justin. And Justin's want to know, my heart rate is really high for the first 4 miles of my run. And after that it starts going well, but the high heart rate over the first 4 miles really saps away my energy for longer distances. How do I fix that problem?
CoachEdu.net.
Justin, the solution to your problem is incredibly easy. Your heart rate is really high for the first 4 miles simply because you are going out too hard. What you need to do is deliberately go out for your first 3-4 miles at a pace that is deliberately slower than your normal pace, and then bring yourself back up to your normal running race pace. Because what happens is, when you're going out at a pace that you think is your lactate threshold, what you're actually doing is you're spiking yourself above lactate threshold because you're doing the acceleration to get there. So you're spiking yourself above lactate threshold and into your anaerobic state, then bring yourself back down to lactate threshold, and then continue going at lactate threshold, which obviously saps your energy. Also, very importantly, if you're running consistently up at lactate threshold, you are only burning glycogen, and you've only got 90 minutes of glycogen stored in your blood, liver, and muscles. So if you're running only at lactate threshold, after 90 minutes, your glycogen is depleted and you're going to crash and burn. So what you need to do is make sure that, especially over the initial couple of miles of your run, you're starting at a pace that is slower. So in other words, you're below lactate thresholds, which means you're burning a combination of glycogen and fat to be able to run at that slower pace. And during the process, you'll be not spiking your heart rate, and once you've properly warmed and properly in your zone, bring your pace up to the level that you're wanting to be doing. That's at race pace. But as far as training is concerned, bring your training runs way down, all the way down to aerobic threshold level, which is your complete fat burning level. Do most of your training runs at that type of level, because that does not fatigue your system overtly, which means that when you're doing your quality lactate work, that your body will be rested enough to be able to cope with that. So bring your training intensity way down, and when it comes to racing, start at a slower pace until you're through that time that your heart rate normally spikes at, and then bring your pace up to your race level pace. That's my suggestion. That's what I would be doing personally, and that's what I would be suggesting to you if you were an athlete that I was coaching directly. So that's my opinion. Post any comments, questions, criticisms you have in the comment section down below. Share this out amongst your friends. Thumbs up if you like the content, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well. That way you stay subscribed to my channel for all the new content that comes out to you daily. Remember, stay carved up for the win. I'll see you next time.